We're live. Lypenti, give me a session recap of last time.
Okay. Notes. Where are we? Good thing I have my notes this time. Yay!
Finally find the
Fucking kill me.
Shit.
Okay, so the egg and magma, or well, actually no. First she put it, between the breasticles. Had a lot of heat sucked out of her. Her hands turned to obsidian. All bad.
Yes.
She then put her hands into the magma after taking the egg out of the breasticles. Heated up her hands like a motherfucker. Turned them into essentially molten rock. And then held the egg into the magma. And it healed the egg. But the egg also hatched. You know, and then it turned into a soul, and now she has to kind of shape it somehow. And that the soul is her former companion from Flammo. And now she has to form the soul somehow.
Yes. You also
Wow.
feel... Yes, the hairy dwarf is there. With a beard
Hammond
groom.
Hammond actually doesn't look homeless? What?
For once, improvement.
What, you got a hot date after this?
I think we are that hot date.
That nigga's still hound face, though.
Yes.
Bro, that brush is probably fucked up, bro.
It's brushed up.
His brush is probably just like, ah! It's screaming. His brush is probably screaming from every swipe, like, please stop. Just stop.
Somebody break me in half. I can't take it anymore.
Someone kill me,
When that brush could speak. You know any rodents are in there?
Like, where's the food?
I can smell it, but I can't see it.
I can't take much more.
If he grows his beard a little more, he could take it in his mouth.
He probably can now. What are you talking about?
See, it's recycling.
Yeah.
Oh
yeah,
no.
So yeah, let us see the bald.
The ingrowing hairline.
Receding hairline.
It's diminishing.
That's okay. Same.
Diminishing return.
I don't. I have full hair.
The 40-year-old hair.
40-year-old virgin hair.
Anyway. Yeah, you currently hold a molding soul in your hand. Lypenti, what do you do as you realize this thing has a limited lifespan in this form? Approximately 10 minutes.
Quietly freak out for a second, and then be like, look, okay. How can I do this? Fuck. Blammo! I need help, god damn it!
Help me!
So you're screaming very loudly.
This will never escape where you are.
Like, at the top of her lungs, but she's more of like a call out.
Okay, you have a religion modifier of 1. You can use your daily 1 try to do so.
Yeah, fuck it.
Roll a religion check.
Is it impossible for you to put on your webcam on Discord?
I can't because the sole reason of my streaming software taking the priority. Of the camera
It'd be
feed.
nice to see you like in real time because it's a delay, you know.
Let me see if I can do it, but it's probably a little weird. Give me a
I'm
second.
still having your stream up to get a
Yeah,
customer.
yeah, yeah.
Everyone should do that. By the way, I see that the rest of you haven't. Just put on his stream, and
So you
he
can
can
see
get it.
me.
Well,
I want to look at you.
hopefully he can get it fixed so we can see it on Discord. But it will go a long way for his average views when it comes to getting affiliated. If nothing else,
No.
yes, yeah. In general, press that link and then press the tab and turn off sound on that tab and just put the graphic on lowest and just have it open in the back.
That's a lot of fucking battery, though. Give me a sec.
Okay, you who are on phone are exempt from this.
Yeah, because that's gonna.
Because you're on a fucking mobile phone, so yeah, you're exempt from that. IL, don't worry about it. But
Yeah, but
you know,
fucking.
Lypenti don't have any
Fucking
issues. So, yeah, don't worry about it.
Yeah, but I also don't have 2 monitors to do it.
No, you just need to have it open
Well,
on a
two
tab.
monitors,
You
yeah.
know, you can have it minimized. You just whatever. You just need to have it on a tab, and don't press mute on the player but that tab.
Just mute your browser, yeah.
Yeah.
There we go.
Anyway, yes. Well, he also has a very, very dark room. Jeez. But yes. Alas.
No dice.
Yeah, you're holding the soul in your hand and you roll horrible. As you're in this realm, roll me with advantage, though.
Alright. 19. That's a lot better.
So,
Then
final of
outside.
20. 18, 19, sorry. I'm dying. Roll me a D100.
Even 100.
Yes.
1D100, 42. Black dragon. The fuck is this? What the fuck is this?
What did you call me?
Oh, what's that?
What is what?
What is this?
It's a thing. Don't worry about it.
Don't worry
That is
about it.
terrifying.
Oh yeah, it does. It's by design. You are under the effect of the guidance spell for the next 10 actions, the 10 next rolls.
Which is add a D4,
1d4,
right?
yes.
Sweet.
I guess you feel the magic kind of guiding you, but you feel you're very new to this realm yourself, and you can only make so much with it.
Oh, hell yeah. In a bit. Or fucking send it to me. Shit. How do I... Okay, what the fuck can she even roll to figure out how to mold a soul? Like, this is a genuine question. What do I roll to figure out how to mold this soul?
No, what do you do?
That that's what I'm trying to figure out, because does she even know how to mold this soul?
No, you need to trial and error. You never did it before. And you have no teacher.
Yeah, and she only gets one chance to do it, so if she fucks up enough, it dies.
Yes.
She's just gonna say fuck it and just try whatever at this point.
Okay, how do you
If
try
it dies,
some?
it dies. Let's see. You can always try to brute force it. It's like you're fucking doing what I'm saying, you motherfucker.
So you try to force your will onto the creature's soul to take some specific form you want it to have.
More of so it has a form so it doesn't die and dies.
Okay.
Like that's my thought process right now, but it's also like I know that's gonna fail.
Roll me intimidation.
Oh, she has like decent bonus to
It's
this.
a very hard DC.
It's an impossible DC.
That's close.
Terrible.
You feel the soul fleeting as you literally see a vast amount of heat within your hands and the general surrounding as your hands are now, again, cold, and the lava instantly petrifies in a 10-foot radius.
You're just gonna look at it and be like,
How do I fix this shit?
she's more of like, do I want to keep trying to fuck with this, or does she just give up at this point? That's how defeated she feels. Just like, do I give up? Like, what's the point of this anymore?
Roll me an insight check. Okay. You would realize as you got this from Flammo, there's probably something very special about it. Else he wouldn't have given it to you. Roll me investigation.
Investigation.
Let's see.
Yeah. This is gonna be bad. I saw that coming. Yeah, that was bad.
You don't know.
That was an 8.
You don't know. You only know it might be special. Or important. Not why. You haven't seen Flammo in whatever this place is yourself.
Oh, this is gonna be nasty. It's like, oh man, good job. Now, see, here's the thing. I feel as defeated as the character, so it's
Well,
like,
your hands are stuck. So, you're not going anywhere anyway.
exactly.
So unless you want to starve in this realm.
And she died pretty quickly from it. She has like no body fat.
Yep.
Feliz Navidad.
What do you do?
I don't know. I don't know.
Give up. That's what I do personally.
So you're just being stuck there.
Oh, I can think of something else to do or try to do.
What do you do?
What does he do? He Feliz Navidad.
Let go of the soul.
You
She's
can't.
given up
Your
on it.
your hands and the soul and the stone slab you're currently kneeling on is just everything stuck together.
Like she's not like holding on to it like as tightly as she was. She just kind of relaxes and gives up.
Okay, the stone stays stone.
Like she's content with dying here. Like she's given up. She has no will.
What the fuck?
Okay, you wait for some 10 minutes. You feel the soul left by that point. Roll me an insight check. And a con save. And a wisdom save.
Hey, insight, terrible.
Okay, that's a success. Insane insight modifier, jeez. Con and wisdom save. 10 on a con save, to fail.
Yep.
And a wisdom save.
Wisdom. No.
I don't know.
And that's a fail.
Okay. Yes, it is.
Yep.
As you get this faint feeling of betrayal and abandonment, you almost feel your own soul in it for just a moment. Not exactly, but almost like a copy. As you realize why he gave you this soul specifically. You don't. Well, you realize the soul that just left as you feel this almost burning on your entire skin, leaving you paralyzed. You take 14 radiant damage as you realize that this was the soul of your unborn child.
Emotional damage.
there any sharp rocks within range?
Well, your hands are stuck to one. Well, you are stuck on a slate.
Any sharp rocks pointing upwards within range of her?
No, you are restrained and your movement speed is 0. No.
Nothing within the immediate
No,
horizon?
it was flat lava. How can there be anything sharp atop of it?
Okay, let's see. Okay, so exactly what I was planning, but
Anger at herself.
no, fucking. If there are any sharp rocks, you're just gonna impale herself and fucking kill herself. Now just
Luckily,
roll
you're restrained.
1 through 5, or like 1 through 20 is fucking suicide. 21 through 40 was get really pissed. 41 to 60 was blame Flammo. Was blame the other guy. And then 81 to 100 is just blame herself.
So you and your emotional outlash cry and kind of in your rage try to, like, out of a hunch kill yourself as you basically feel the strong tug on your shoulders being embedded in this stone and you realize you can't move as you have this almost rage in yourself against almost yourself. Emotional outbreak. Screams and cries. And it doesn't die down for quite some while.
That was a different roll. How bad is it? Let's see.
Bad. Wow, she's sad.
No. No. The other one was, what emotion is she feeling now that she can't fucking kill herself? And how bad is it? The emotion was rage.
Yeah, she's
But no.
really pissed.
Yeah. You know what? She's just. Okay, volume level. With advantage, because rage. Okay, that's the percentage of how loud she starts screaming.
It's more internally, like psychically, as you almost see this ripple going and the voice doesn't produce that much of a loud thing, but the kind of emotional feeling of you being a sorcerer just ripples through the magma all around. Why?
What magma? That's a better question. What magma? All she sees is rock.
Yeah, there's a bunch of rock. Like you have a 20-foot radius obsidian glass kind of plate under you, but you still see magma around. We're seeing a lake.
Okay, where's a coin? I kind of need. God, God damn it! The one time you need a coin.
I can win one. I have one in my dice bag for exactly this situation. Let me get it.
Yeah, flip a coin for me.
I
Tell me
just
what
need
it
to
is.
get it out of here. There's one coin in this dice bag. I need to feel for it. I can hear it. It's taunting me. dice. More damage. Where is it?
How to get that door?
It is like in his head. It's in the the light flashed before him.
I scooped so much dice out of here. Where's that fucking coin? Oh, come on. The anticipation for this coin to come out of this bag is real. Fuck. There it is! I got it! So, heads or stars, what is what?
Heads, she just starts brutally banging her brains into the stone.
Mhm.
The other one, the tails, is just she just lies down and gives up. Either brutal death or slow and torturous.
It's star.
Alright, she just lies down and just gives up.
Okay. You lay there, burning in this white phosphorus flame. Roll me a perception check. Why are you pouring hot wax over a puppet head?
That is that's Lypenti's head.
Don't worry about it.
16.
Mind your own
So
business.
exactly her passive perception.
Yes.
This is her light on a light. Life light goes black. It's over.
As you kind of look around, you see the world blur.
She just closes her eyes and falls asleep.
You fall, but not asleep.
She will pretend to sleep.
You pretend to sleep. Okay, roll me a wisdom saving throw.
That is a 3.
You fail as you are falling out of this realm.
Oh, look at that. We let you go.
As you feel like you failed this realm.
Oh, it's not good.
For just a moment, you feel paralyzed and almost still in sadness and rage and the feeling of giving up. As you are engulfed in this white flame, you feel rapidly falling almost from the sky, almost through this blackened glass plate, as everything starts to go black,
Oh, oh, oh.
even despite your eyes striking open as you try to pretend to be asleep, but your wisdom saving throw is definitely telling otherwise. You are aware what's going on.
She knows what's going on. She doesn't care. She has no will. No
Okay.
will to live.
Shavir, give me a recap of last session.
Javir, you're like wigging out.
Yeah, with several words.
A full recap.
Uh, yeah, so she was at a butcher guy's place, and some bad things started to happen, and she felt her life all of a sudden started to basically ebb away, and she was not able to move. And in came people that claimed to be her fiance's um, siblings, um, and yeah, said some things, and eventually someone came and basically smited them down, more or less. Um, and this angel of darkness almost gave her an option, or a chance to live on potentially. And a black crystal appeared, and she managed to basically teleport herself on top of it, where she basically entered a state that was sort of like between life and death, as she went down to one of the lowest layers of the shadow cloud, where she one no that's no I'm jumping ahead. She basically went to like a cauldron of souls, where she felt her body sort of or her soul sort of like ebb out, or like start to uh, melt with the realm, and sort of, so instead she poured all of her essence into single drop of energy that fell, sort of. And when she did so, she pretty much appeared at another place, as she followed a bridge, and then later on went into a orb of darkness, where she met with Hayel, a craven that started spouting out a bunch of blasphemy, upon which she went into a rage and more or less killed him, or that part of him. She
That's a little cool.
thereupon, yeah, she thereupon met a robot, more or less, and the three of them shared the same body for some time. As she managed to get them out of the situation that they were in, she then opened up a box with her memories. As she did so, she pretty much, her soul went down to a deeper, even deeper layer of Shadowfell. Um, she went down to one of the lowest one, as she basically ran around being tortured by her own memories and experiences, almost, sort of. And there she met Hayel, once again, stripped up on on a cross. They had some conversations, and they were here because it was their God's will, or if it wasn't, whereupon they prayed, and he did get through. And a liquid cat, a liquid black cat appeared, that sort of talked to them a little bit before telling Hayel sort of like this was potentially sort of like Severe had suspected, that it was a prison of his own making, and he did break free from his own prison. And then a person appeared down there, wanted to take Severe or rescue her. Hayel didn't want to, didn't thought that that person initially was someone else. Then after finding out that it wasn't who he thought it was, he wasn't willing to let her go. And but then a fight issued between the two. Very bloody fight that left him dead. But long story short, he did manage to uh, grab her out of that place and escape. And then they went to a higher plane of the Shadowfell, whereupon they met some creatures after she had risked her life by basically teleporting both of them a distance away from a tree that he had gotten stuck into, and then sort of just fell to sleep again almost as she kind of like snuggled in next to him and wrapped his hand around her as she lay there like half asleep, just keeping watch while.
Yes, I'm currently fetching your tokens. They're somewhere.
Yeah. I think that was a one little amount of time.
Yes, but where did I leave your tokens?
Well, you have to. Um, Here was where you left them last. But you made a little. No, here. Here.
Yep. You're in a very specific place. As you have a short rest.
Those.
Without healer's kits. It's a little bit of fitting color. As what's your perception?
We did have a.
Short rest.
Yeah, but before that, we had a long rest, right?
No. You
I mean,
started to rest.
well, I mean, when they fell and.
Yes. You started a long rest. You get a short rest.
Yeah, I didn't. I meant even before that, before the encounter.
After the dog fight. The fight with the souls entrapped in the dog's stomach and spine curling out of their mouth and casting spells at you. After that, you got a short rest. You started a long rest, you're not getting the full 4 hours.
Yeah.
Basically, something wakes you up, I think.
Yes.
Well,
Maybe. Maybe it
well,
wakes you up.
she's been awake all along because of trance. She's been looking.
Yes.
That's why I'm getting a perception check.
At disadvantage because you have exhaustion.
Jeez. I forgot about that.
I have a passive of 14, but
You have an active of 12. We roll for Edwin. Where's my Witcher D20? There. Lucky I pulled that one out. Disadvantage. That's horrible.
Yeah,
You see it.
Edwin's not the perceptive kind of person.
No.
That.
You see almost hallucinogenic. You're in your transient state as you hear this slight crackling almost going in the sky.
What, are you somewhere on the board?
We're just here.
Okay. Yeah, so she would look up to see what it is.
Roll me an investigation with disadvantage.
So 19.
It looks like a meteorite. some, like, how far up is it?
Yeah, well, basically, based on where it will likely fall, what
You would need to perceive it for some while falling to try to calculate the trajectory. And the sky is perfectly black. It's hard to have a point of reference.
What's the investigation for that? 19.
To see what it is.
Oh, yeah. And yeah, I guess she would observe it for a little bit to see in what location it will crash and trajectory.
Perception check. At disadvantage. Not gonna continually tell you. You know you're exhausted.
Yeah.
And Tabletop Simulator is still the preferred role place. Oh god.
Okay. Yeah. 5.
You kind of like hold out your thumb and you kind of try to calculate the trajectory as it's falling, but you feel yourself like swerve while doing it as your hand jitters from the exhaustion. You kind of have a hard time holding your thumb and your hand and just your entire body still as you're kind of halfway snuggled in. As you see it's like fast as you see it arch down, you start to hear it at a rapid pace as you hear this as it comes basically straight down. As you can see the texture, or start to see a texture on it.
Is it coming towards them?
Yes.
Like, she kind of like elbows Edwin and she's like, hey, wait, up.
Okay, roll me a medicine check to wake him up.
Yes, nigga. Don't tell me you took oh yeah, the
At disadvantage. Yeah.
radiant damage. I forgot about that.
Wake up.
You have a hard time doing it.
Damn it. As you'll basically like she'll kind of like get up and start to try and drag him away.
You have 5 points of exhaustion.
Radiant damage probably has a lingering effect. I forgot all about that.
She'll take the twig and yeah. Okay. She'll start poking him with a twig. Wake up! Wake up!
It's a sharp twig. Roll to hit.
Oh no.
It's a disadvantage.
A twig from the Shadowfell, but he's necrotic, so.
Why isn't it? Why can't I just hold the C3L thing to get it to be disadvantaged?
Just type in DIS.
Isn't that one?
You basically like hold out your hand, right? And you have the dagger like this. As you stab into Edwin, you realize that the back end is sharp as you push the entire dagger into your hand.
That's bad.
As it just disappears like this in your hand. Like it just slips into your hand. Yeah. As your wrist is now basically bound by a twig.
Like,
as your hand over the pinky regenerates over it.
Oh yeah.
Disadvantage on sleight of hand checks as your right wrist is basically fixated in one angle.
He can pull that out.
You can't bend it unless you want to literally fuck up your entire wrist.
like,
Or even just regenerate.
And she will basically like start slapping him in the face like, wake up,
Okay, re-roll me your medicine check. Or roll me a athletics. Whatever you want to do.
Overtime. That's bad.
So what do I roll?
Medicine or athletics of your choice. Either you're doing very forcefully, or you do it in a very specific manner.
That man, it regenerates on top. such treachery.
Maybe it's not him, the perceptive guy. Maybe you're just very silent as your voice is like very timid. It's just like, wake up, wake up. Yeah. Edwin always has been a tough sleeper.
She, I know what she can do.
Well, he said before he went to sleep, it's just like, I'm going to sleep. Like, if I die, I die.
Right. Just doesn't give a fuck anymore.
Like, the guy has a fortitude of a dragon, if he wants to.
Yeah.
Does it seem like it will hit her? It hit them?
Investigation.
Or we land close to this event?
Well, you've spotted it. Well, you can't really perceive too much space, but you've seen it light up parts of the sky, so it's sort of like as high as you can see, right? And it's coming down fast. Like, you can perceive it going downwards. You think to yourself, what kind of like speed, what kind of damage would this cause? Like, not specifically where it lands specifically, how much damage in that area would it cause? And you like realize this is like apocalypse level of energy.
Oh Lord.
Like, I level a city with a snap of the fingers kind of energy that's in a meteorite like this.
Yeah, she starts.
It doesn't really matter if you run. Probably. If it lands right here.
But if they fly up in the air, that could help.
With a 0 movement speed.
Is 5 exhaustion, 0 movement speed?
Yes.
Level 5 exhaustion is a whole lot worse than 0 movement speed.
It's also disadvantage on saves, attack rolls, and ability checks, and your hit points is halved.
Yeah, it's reduced to half. Yeah. 6 is death, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, that ain't much to do. This now, is it?
You had a short rest. You had stuff like arcane recovery. Can you do anything with it?
Spell slots, yes. But it's like I can dimension door up in the air, yeah. I can do fly. So chance of
With 0 flying speed, yeah.
yeah.
Well, it's a spell,
Change
so the
flying
spell
speed.
says you gain a fly speed of 6.
Yes, but your movement speed becomes 0 with exhaustion.
Yeah, but the spell says the
Yes.
spell itself says that speed becomes. So technically, until the spell's over, she would get fly 60, unless the spell.
Yes, but the exhaustion is a permanent effect, while fly is a one-time effect, so it immediately gets overwritten. You can't fly while having 5 points of exhaustion.
That would be if you fly physically. This is a magical fly. Not
Yeah, it's magical.
Yeah, but your movement speed becomes 0. That engulfs all movement speeds.
It even includes for the spell as well?
Yes, even crawling and burrowing speed becomes 0, even if it's magical. The only thing you can do is teleporting to move. Or somebody can drag you. Or you can be caught in an avalanche and be moved.
So, for instance, she could Misty Step, right?
Technically.
Okay, so that's the same as Fly, right? Fly is a
No.
spell that makes...
Misty Step changes your location. Fly gives you a flying speed, which is 0 because you have 0 movement speed.
Does the spell say your fly speed becomes this?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. You gain a flying speed of 60 feet.
Yeah, I see it. You gain a fly speed, but because her speed's 0.
Yes.
Speed.
Correct.
And she potentially... I mean, if she makes a tiny hut around them, that would do it, but based on the time that it will take for it to go down, seems like it will take more than 10 minutes, less than 10 minutes, correct?
Yes.
Yeah. So the question if she can fast cast it somehow.
You have it prepared?
No.
Then you cannot.
What a time to be a sorcerer.
And you also can't ritual cast while not having a spell book. If you don't have the spell, you can't even ritual cast when you don't have a spell book. You need the spell book for the spell to be written into a ritual cast.
Alright.
That's an oversight of mine.
Oh. I mean, it's. Wait. It's. Yeah. Much. Much you can do other than a dimension door with him 500 foot up the air when it happens.
And then off. Be
Then
careful, bro.
it's like, yeah, like that. Yeah, and then die.
Yeah, because then you would just fall. So be careful.
Then
Or you could do the
get
dimension
what five?
door
I'm
thing.
trying to.
You could
Lypenti, in the meanwhile, add the petrified condition.
Holy shit! What? Fuck, man. Holy shit.
Out of 10.
This is bad.
Yep. I can see his D&D Beyond through his glasses.
Oh, yeah, I see it where.
Yes. It reflects off your glasses.
I shouldn't. You just like, what's your strength? Just look into his glass and see. See that.
Nah, it's not high enough for us to do that. But yeah, add the petrified condition, Lypenti.
Sweet.
On a slide 50, that gets petrified.
Yes.
That's not. That's stat 200. Because
Yep.
petrification is stat 2.
Yes, it's being turned to stone. Or in her case, obsidian glass. Are you... Hello? Oh god, that was a lag. Was a lag and a half.
Was she just stopped fighting?
She just gave up, period.
Fuck, man.
It was a very bad lag, I'm sorry. I hope you don't get disconnected from it.
For me?
Yep, you did.
I like bad.
No, just reconnect to tabletop.
That's been me trying to connect.
Yeah, you lagged me. Oh, it also killed my lobby, Jesus. Okay, give me
That's not a thing.
3 seconds.
Yep, looks like I won't be on TTS then.
That's fine, it's back up.
It kicked me out before, and then trying to rejoin, and it's just like, no.
How did she get the petrified condition? She just, what, she hit a monster?
Nope. She cooled it down.
So when she cools down, she just gets petrified?
Well, you don't know.
You don't know. You don't know. You don't know. You don't know.
What does she see around her? Like, does she see any nearby places that could potentially like cover or?
Well, you see the kind of vivid twigs and kind of almost the roots of trees, but there's no treetops. You can roll me a survival check.
Gonna be a master of the skies. Gonna be a master of the skies.
3.
Nope, no clue. Shavir, I'm a follower of Shar. I know everything. Gets a disadvantage. 3 on survival check. Where is what again?
It's more of just like, too much going on. Body,
Yeah.
body starting to fade away and shit. She's focused on life more or less than
Yeah,
survival checks.
I'm aware.
last thing I'd be thinking about is survival checks, and I'm dying. It's like,
Yeah.
Focus.
it's like Shar comes second. I'm trying to live here.
Sure, I love you, but man, your realm sucks ass.
Yeah. They were like, look at his
Even for the followers, everybody just has a bad time in the Shadowfell.
Oh, thanks. Finally, I become a mindless.
Imagine what happens to the enemies that come here.
These are.
It was alright until a big flaming apocalyptic fireball rained down.
I'm sorry.
Okay, so okay, so she will warlock create a minor illusion
Nice.
of a loud sound, sort of like a lion's, like a kind of like something is roaring out loud, kind of just next to the ear.
Okay, roll me an
Can't
Arcana
produce
check.
she can't produce a high sound herself. She's just gonna like
Yes, roll me an Arcana check.
so warlock shit.
Yes.
Uh,
30. Easy. Yeah, you do so. He wakes up, he's just like, He holds his eyes like closed from the bright light that's fast comes closer and currently illuminates. You see the shadows being cast by it.
Yo, Ham.
Meteor.
Um,
Ham, did you roll?
Hammond, what's your hit points?
7.
Yeah, you're. This is sunlight.
Oh, Jesus fucking Christ.
I mean, she is kind of like underneath him.
Jesus.
Okay. Let me look at. I need Edwin sheet. It's up. There we go.
Yo,
Shit's bright.
Ham, did you Arcana check with
He did.
disadvantage, bro?
Yeah. It's still a 30. And I can't check at disadvantage. Hammond 30. Fuck.
Never mind, never mind. I'm just saying that I just want to, you know. Nigga looking, dude licking his lips and stuff. I,
She had him mostly over her.
Yes. So, radiant level. And, let me see. Damage, I need a con save at disadvantage.
You'll do void reaction.
Okay, so he's fine from the pain effects at 5th of exhaustion. He takes a lingering injury. T100.
how's the six? How did
12
she
on
get
the
the
con
6?
save.
Oh, that's a 17. Fuck.
Wait, I mean, or is it a 6? I have a wait. No, that's his. Okay, so that's why I got confused. But she will
I
use
didn't
her
ask.
lucky on that con save because.
Yeah. Yep. Okay, that's fine.
13. 100.
Okay, as Edwin now has 3 lingering injuries. I'm gonna roll his death save.
Damn, dude. Rent.
As he has no death saving throw slots, he needs to ace them. Let's roll those.
I mean, isn't he undead? He still has to roll death saving throws.
Okay. Javier, what did you roll?
13.
Okay, as you see the comet fall out of the sky, it's a big lump of blackened glass held in white phosphorus flame, sparking almost radiance from it. You see it arch through the sky, and you kind of hide behind Edwin. Edwin is by technicality, an extraplanar to this plane. So, as he dies in a plane that is not native to his own, he absorbs a bunch of the radiance before the impact. Let me see. How much hit points you got?
11.
What's your level?
11.
Okay.
7 HP and 4 temporary points.
Okay. You take 4 radiant damage.
So you say Void Rift.
Okay. Roll the Void Rift reduction. Because, vulnerability. It's 8.
Oh.
That means that one. Nope, can't interact with any of these. Can I interact with that one? Nope.
Oh, yeah. Give me a moment. It's permissions in the server. It's contextual. No, that's fine. No, that worked. That's a 2.
So reduce it by 2 damage and that 4 temporary hit points.
So the temporary hit points are gone, as you take 2 hit points to your hit points. So you take 6 total. So you take 8 total and minus 2. So you take 6. 4 of your temporary and 2 of your health. As you hear this almost agonizing scream, Edwin took a total of 110 radiant damage.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh, yeah, 55 times 2.
Jeez.
Yes.
I guess we could try and pour some energy into him with arms of
No, that guy incinerated on the spot. As you see a faint, almost flicker out of this realm, you realize you're alone again. You realize he didn't die.
Nothing to do with that.
You realize he didn't die. But he definitely went somewhere way else. As you see this stone impact, or this ginormous lob of blackened glass, you hear this shattering, almost shattering avalanche 45 feet west. Roll me a dexterity saving throw.
Doesn't she have any time in between that so she can do armor of Agathis?
Sure.
She's only given 5 temporary. She do armor of Agathis, giving herself 5.
You cast Armor of Agathist.
Wait, it's a warlock thing. First level.
Yes. So it's 5 temporary hit points.
Yeah.
Lypenti, you feel very cold as you're shattering out of the sky. You impact very harshly, but the blackened glass pedestal beneath your feet shatters and explodes as you're in a statue in a very dark place. You're almost blind. You are blind. And you realize it's very cold. You spot a few creatures as you're falling down, almost arching up in white flame as you see dozens of cubic meters of this weird blackened root-like trees burn in an instant. As you impact the ground in this almost hunch-over, crying, angry, screaming position, and with a facial expression of dread and almost self-hatred and giving up. Where else would you end up except for the darkest of plains of loss after falling for such an emotion? You are stuck. Shavir, as splinters of blackened charred glass shatters everywhere. They look like essentially. Ever had the spell where you take tiny shards and it deals 44 slashing damage in a cube? What was that called? The sharp wind spell. That's from the bard list. I forgot it.
Still one strike.
Yes. Yes. Yeah, one of those goes off in about every direction you can perceive. What was your dexterity saving throw?
9.
Oh god.
Guys, you so lucky. They're last lucky, I guess.
Does lucky reset on a short rest?
Yeah,
it's one more lucky. It's a long rest.
Oh, because you didn't get a long rest. A short rest.
Good.
Prayer roll, lol.
I mean, she got no. I mean, after they came up and fell over, then they had a long rest.
No, they didn't. You had the wolf encounter and you fell over, right? And between that and now is exactly 2 hours.
Okay. Yeah. No.
That's
Void reaction.
10 magical piercing.
Void reaction.
Yes.
Cocked as all hell. There's a fucking thing here.
God! Yeah!
That was cocked though. You saw it? You saw it? It was cocked too?
No, it was a 1. That's the only thing
Yeah,
I've seen.
It was. Yeah, but I mean, I guess it was cocked because it landed on this one.
From here. Here.
It laid like this and it ended up on the side, but not necessarily that it would have changed much.
No, this one is RNG. The dice is just purely visual.
Okay, good to know. Yeah.
Anyway, you reduce it by 1 damage.
Yeah, but because she reduced it with 1 damage, she ends up on 1 HP.
Jeez. Okay, you have stuck blackened glass everywhere. You have 1 hit point. Maximum. As you still realize that whatever is still affecting you in this realm still, well, harms you in a different way that's not your bodily health. As you see this glimmering blackened shard glass, you almost feel like this is wrath of a dark god, almost. Feels like yeah.
Like, why did it all has to be so much?
You have shards of black glass on your shoulders and your chest and your legs. A storm of daggers, basically.
Like, wow, it's getting worse.
It counts as a lingering injury.
Well, that's it when you're at these points.
Shabir's just like, I need to see a doctor anyway.
Trying to look in the direction of that thing that fell, like.
Roll a perception check. Also, just straight. Essentially, everything's just scorched until the way there. You can't really not see it. Even with an 8 and you being basically blinded from that meteorite, you see everything starts to dim down fastly, right? As you see this almost statue of blackened glass in the center of a crater, like 200 feet wide crater. You're on this little, like, dusty pillar of dirt and soil, basically arching upwards toward where Edwin sat, and then you, and behind you it's just like a vertical just edge on the floor.
Can't do much else. She can't crawl, can't move, she can't do anything. Just can lay there and watch, basically. Not much else
Lypenti,
she can do, but
in your petrified state, you realize there's a creature kind of lying on the ground, cowering a little bit. You see one of the shards just being absorbed in the hand, and just the rest pierces her. Shavir, explain how you look.
I mean, I don't. You actually kind of have to do that because remember, I don't know.
Okay.
There was that mystery, so I don't actually know.
Okay, that's perfectly fine. Then let me just fetch your picture. Because I have it prepared. I just don't know when I prepared it.
Yeah. Because I don't know if it's the her true self, her with that whole.
Yeah, I know. I'm
Or
prepared in the meanwhile. I hate fetching my prepared pictures.
Do you want me to send you a picture?
No, I have a very specific picture I want to
Okay.
find. Maybe I have it on my phone, but now I need to switch back from my phone. Sorry for everybody who's watching my camera. For anybody that's watching my camera.
She'll be like, I just got him back. I hate him.
Shavir in her head. Oh, cruel Lady Lost, you just always know how to make people sad.
She's just used to it at this point. She's just constant of
Finding
going,
people, losing
going
people, getting hurt, getting betrayed, yeah.
Yeah. You just kind of go numb after a while.
I wouldn't doubt it. It's not an awful lot of the scuffery that can mess with her after this.
Oh, whoopsie who, a big dragon's gonna kill me. Okay. Okay. Mhm. Go ahead. Don't worry. Guess I'll die again. I hate this.
It's not the first time. I'm gonna send it to him in private though, because Shavir, you don't know. You don't have a mirror yet.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna send it to Derek Messages, Odin. There you go.
Odin. At least got something in DMs.
At least prepare to be interested, sir.
Yes. I don't want to show it on stream. I do want to show it on stream, but not to Hammond. So that just needs to do.
You send me one too?
No.
I'll send it to Sierra too. Like,
That's
All
true.
I'm gonna say, Hammond is hot. That's all I'm gonna say. I'm gonna leave it at that.
Okay.
I saw it technically, so can I get it?
Maybe you've been blind. Maybe you only see souls.
Oh, okay. Okay.
See?
That's how it works.
You were tortured. You don't know if the side you've given that's also what you will perceive.
You
Yeah,
don't know.
that's
Yeah,
what's there.
Yeah.
yeah, yeah.
So yeah. Lypenti, what do you do? I'm also gonna edit your character sheet.
Oh, you gonna do it? You doing it, Deadfish?
I'm doing things again, yes.
Boing shenanigans.
Oh, did you just speak Russian, Odin, just now?
What does it mean?
Давай, hot buff.
Давай, давай.
Some Russian guy's gonna find my home and gonna punch me for this.
Yeah, me.
Oh, you gonna get smited by Odin, bro.
Imagine having a passive perception of 30.
You said 3?
That's also possible.
Say your passive perception is 3?
Passive perception 30 is possible. Expertise in perception, having 20 in perception, and then observant feat.
Yes.
Isn't that? Is it
And
30? Is it 30?
have the proficiency bonus at 5. That's possible.
Expertise level like 18, 19 range.
No, you don't even,
Observant.
you don't even need to be that level. You need to
Whatever.
be. Just need to be like over 10, like 12, 13 or something.
Whatever gives you. Let's see, +5.
Give me a moment.
Some dude in the next house like farts and he just wakes up and like, oh god damn, there's an earthquake.
Some Shidarkai underground city somewhere buried beneath the sand just gets fucking earthquake. Yeah.
You're like, oh,
Shut up.
someone you have purchased passive perception. People start clapping their hands. You taking psychic thunder damage.
That's like max in the game, dude.
Like people start clapping
Um.
hands. Like
Okay.
ah.
Oh shit, Lypenti's not here.
He's there. He's probably listening.
No, he went.
Oh, he'll be back. Yeah, he's going back. He's just going to take his. It's been 3 hours, so he's got to take a shit. I bet you. So it's just a radiant ball that just randomly drops into the shadow field.
You don't know.
I mean, I think he got up.
No, you don't know. You don't know.
Ain't got up.
You don't know.
He's not here anymore. Oh yeah, I heard him breathe. I heard him breathe. He's here. He's just
None
not
of
here
it.
in place.
You
He's here in
do
place at
not.
the moment. He said, "I'm not mentally here."
You don't know.
Or it could be just that you don't know. You know?
You don't know.
Yeah.
Allah.
That
Oh,
yawn. That
Baraksi.
yawn is precise, my guy.
What?
That yawn was precise.
Mm-hmm.
That's 2 level. That's that tired hair in the face. That's that didn't get enough rest last night.
Nah, I don't think you know.
Come on back, Odin, please. The anticipation is killing me.
It is very important to not lose the trust. The law of Yanta. It's a law I follow religiously.
Is that like a freak? Oh no, he said it was the vacuum back there.
You don't know.
I know what I see with my perception of this
No, no,
camera.
no, 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 no. You don't know.
You don't know. He said like 5 times in a row. He was like, but what? But I would know that you don't know. I would know that you don't know. You don't know.
Can we do like a spring thing where we have you don't know counter?
You don't know.
Yeah.
There it went up again. And we have one of the moderators kind of like, oh, so there it is again, like +1, like, doot.
There he is. There he is. Michael. See a head start moving.
Unmute thy
See the
person.
camera. See the camera. He's moving.
It's
Okay.
shifting.
Alice in Wonderland.
He's schmoving.
Yeah,
Lypenti. Lypenti, roll me a d4.
First one.
Roll me 1d4. What did you roll? A 1.
One.
Okay, cool, cool. Cool beans. Uh,
she would do something because she literally have really nothing else to do that she can do.
He's close her eyes and go to sleep, bro.
No, no, no. She's just
Tried.
can't do a bit of other things. She has minor illusions, so she'll do something with that.
She plans on fully dying here.
there you go. Lypenti, as you've fallen out of your plane, you have been given one thing from Flamo's realm. Reload your
Will to
gig.
live.
Well, close enough. Health.
Shaba.
Cuba,
That's not a will to live.
Like Penny said, say,
Cuba,
They'd be typing the shit out of that keyboard sometimes.
Yes, I'm a fast typer.
Holy shit.
Yes.
Compared to that, holy shit.
I work on a PC at work. I have to be quick.
Always with PC.
Yes. So yeah, you both Schwier And Lypenti get a long rest without a healer's kit by the healing revise rules. So recover up to your level times your con modifier.
Dum, dum,
But I
dum,
mean,
dum, dum.
instantly or over the course of time or what?
You are at least
Level
passed out
times
for 8
con.
hours. Yes, level times con.
Okay, so
If
she
you are
so,
unsure, look at the healing revised.
so after having that, like, ow, ow, then she basically passes out.
Yes, pretty
Okay,
much.
okay.
Because you
Okay,
can't move, you can't really do too much. I don't assume you just are capable of just doing something.
she would just basically try to do minor illusion and just she like she's too weak to say it, so she don't know. She's like text comes up like, "What the actual fuck? Not cool. Trying to sleep here, bruh."
It's just like just big
Bruh.
explosion text bar like a speech bubble. Bruh. Passes out.
She literally does that. I don't know if she sees it or not, but like, you know, in her
No.
demented state, she's just trying to be funny to herself a little bit. She's doing it just for herself, more or less. And she's like,
Yeah. Shabir, your body rests until you are, well, able to move again. You have a long rest, and you are at 1 maximum hit point, and you have 4 points of exhaustion after what feels like 36 hours of resting, maybe a bit more. You don't know how much time passed on the other planes, though,
No.
by this point.
yeah.
Probably
You
a
know that
lot.
time moves slow. Well, you do know that time moves slower down here.
Yes.
Yeah.
I got
Yeah.
+1 to the
Yeah.
no.
I know, dear mate. You're fine. You gotta get. Long rest. Button. I can press it. Then.
Yes.
Safe to say?
Don't reset your hit point maximum, though.
Yeah. No,
Always take that box off.
it's yeah. Pretty easy to
Alright,
remember.
max 1. Click out. Reload page. There we go. Also, your armor of Agathis runs off as you had a long rest.
That shit ran out. That shit was like poof from the damage. Remember?
Yes.
Anyway, yeah.
So yeah, even that faint magic cold is just gone. But you're capable of moving again, as you have only 4 points of exhaustion.
Dun, 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 dun.
Yeah,
How sweet.
kind of like
I don't know what happens with 1 maximum hit point being halved, but I assume it's round up in player favor.
I would definitely assume so.
Imagine 1 maximum hit point. You get 4 points of exhaustion. You die. What? It's just like, yeah, it has you at 1 hit point. Fuck. No, it's just a joke. Weird math facts. Anyway, you feel very dizzy still from your exhaustion. You're still a little confused, and you're basically on this like tiny dusty spire as everything's just ash down this pit.
She would kind of like move closer to this, like, fuck, what's this name?
Okay,
Uh,
you crawl.
yeah, she crawls towards it, but she would kind of like check so the ground isn't like scorched to the point where it's like boom, hot, radiant, ouch.
Okay, roll me a investigation check at disadvantage. Lypenti, what's your spell safety DC?
19.
What's your investigation?
23.
You barely figure out that it's not that hot. It's warm, but this realm is really cold. Just in retrospect, it's warm.
Yeah.
but it's not hot to the like where it burns you. It's still like incredibly warm. Like think about you left the stove on and then you like put it off for half an hour. It's still like really warm, right? Where you can touch it, but it's not gonna burn you.
Okay.
And it's rapidly decreasing. And that shit took 36 hours to cool to this point in this realm.
Yeah.
So you realize as well that you probably don't want to touch whatever is in the, like whatever this statue is that you see in the distance.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So she would get to the point where it's kind of like where it's starting to get a bit hot, sort of thing. As she like, let's let it cool for just a little bit longer. As she would stop and rest for just a moment, and try to look again from the new distance. She can spot what this thing looked like from the new distance.
Sure.
She,
A perception check.
hey,
Mm, that looks humanoid-ish. That's all you can say.
she would try.
It's kind of gray ash versus black thing. It's very hard to distinguish.
Good minor illusion speech bubble like hello.
Lypenti, you see ashen floor. As you're hunched over in like a crying position, you see like ash, like this far away from your eyes, like an inch on the ground. Nothing else.
Can't move, can't do anything, so.
Okay. Shabir?
Yeah, after it cooled down a little bit more, and
You let it cool for an hour or two and you realize it doesn't change whatsoever. Or very infinitesimal.
well, she would actually not be that long. I was thinking more like 10 minutes. She said rapidly cooled, but as long as it doesn't burn.
Rapidly for magical true fire.
Yeah, I guess. But yeah, as she figured out that it's not hot enough to hurt her, and
Yeah.
she's being careful, she do crawl closer
Hmm.
to this thing.
Okay, you do so. You crawl through the ash and you come closer and closer to a blackened glass statue. Let me see if I can find the picture I prepared for it. Where do I have it?
Temporary hit points is a friend of mine. Temporary hit points.
Yeah, it's just literally that and the damage resistance that was saving you. Well, this is what you see made from blackened glass. Give a few better examples if I find what I've prepared. Nope, can't find it. Probably have to catch up on that. Sad. Close enough. What do you do, Hammond?
Oh, I thought you were doing another picture.
Yeah, no, I'm searching in the meanwhile, but this is what you see for now.
She would do armor bags.
Armor bag assist in case it attacks.
She's paranoid. You blame her?
No. Yes.
She would kind of, hey, sleep.
Hey, get out!
Sleepyhead.
Get
Hello?
up!
You're disrupting.
Up.
Shush.
Disturbing.
Shush.
I'm sorry, bro.
Hi. You there? You there? Hello?
You hear a voice.
You
No
okay?
response.
Lypenti only cooled down figuratively.
Are you an angel or
Fine,
something?
cooled down.
Oh,
Cooled down requires rage. All she feels is nothingness.
That's why you're here.
And that's why she has no will to live.
It's like, hey, did it hurt? When you fell from heaven? And she laughs to herself. And she like
that's so. He got hair on his face.
just laughs to herself.
Hair on his face.
I would be fucking
It's a disappointment.
like, what the fuck is she saying?
Just
Doesn't that require a roll at least? Because it's so random.
just actual disappointment.
My disappointment is immeasurable.
Yes.
Futile.
Facts.
Did you see her move at all, or just?
No, it's a statue of black solid glass and almost stone, like black diamond of sorts.
Guys, not like she really can. Fuck. Too paranoid to go and touch it because then it's the end of her. Can't really. Yeah, but she only has one. Yeah, got two more. Okay. Yeah. See, if that person can't move in there, guess there's no water either. Does it seem like, is it just, she's just there on the ground, or is she encased by something?
What? Go in the store?
You don't know. It looks like a human-shaped black glass statue. It looks stupendously realistic. Like, not even with magic. That's like even then it's hard to sculpture that well. This is either like flesh to stone, or a curse, or whatever. In Lypenti's case, tough luck.
No. Shit luck. Get it right.
Yep. Good enough.
Uh, I guess she would. She would kind of like. Is there a twig or something on the ground, or like I guess
It's all ash.
a little pebble maybe?
Do you have something in your inventory?
No, I'm asking if there's a like small pebble on the ground or something.
You could crawl. It's pretty much all ash. This was a. Mm, you know what spell that was? Ninth level invocation.
Mm.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a meteorite. Like, there's just ash and 120-foot radius.
Uh, she have two twigs. She had one twig.
Here, that one twig that's in your wrist?
No, but she had another one. She got it.
Edwin's, yeah. You could have picked it up on the way.
Yeah. So she'll kind of like throw a twig at the at the thing.
Hmm.
Hey, talking to you, girl. You're alive.
You feel a scraping on your kind of shoulder, Lypenti.
You, you know, I was kind of sleeping, and you just came crashing down here. You kind of killed my fiance. That's kind of addictive, not gonna lie. But I guess this wasn't really your choice.
Lypenti, you hear, you're kind of a dick, not gonna lie.
What happened? We just curb stomp this bitch.
Roll me athletics check.
Just straight up, like, stomp this bitch's head in.
What you get?
Not more than 10.
Severe. Roll me a dexterity saving throw at disadvantage.
That was a 9.
It's a DC 9.
Man, I assume the Dex DCS ain't too high either.
That's a
Yeah,
10. You see this slight mist and kind of smoke coming off one of the wrists as you see it basically like slowly move towards your throat and you inch backwards. It's just like so close before it just stops again. And you hear this crackling as it just freezes back an inch away from your throat.
whoa, shit in your pants then. I don't need to be angry. I'm not in the best of situations either, you know. I we got off on the wrong foot, it seems here. I don't know why you're angry. I'm not the one that killed your fiance.
He put his head backwards. He's not good.
Are you? I assume you're like stuck like that, something. But I would try to, go help you from your situation, but that weird mist seemed scary, and I don't particularly feel like dying at the moment too much. Can you speak? Guess not. She she backs away a little bit as as she basically start to minor illusion
This is
drum.
actually like hearable,
Yes,
Lypenti.
everything. You have a physical hearing sense.
She do minor illusion drums like dun 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 dun
Oh,
dun 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 dun.
Get out of the way.
He's
count
trying
that.
to get a reaction from her.
How
Like it
how
lasts for a
well can
minute.
I try to speak?
Do you have a telepathy type magic message, for example?
She does have message.
Do you have subtle casting?
She does have subtle cast.
You can use a sorcery point and a message cantrip to do so.
I just have to check one thing on the message.
Oh yeah, you also had a rest, a long rest.
Aren't using it, she just yells "fuck off."
So you're using it? So what do you do?
Yells "fuck off."
Through subtle
Uh,
message.
yep.
Okay. Yeah.
Whoa, sick. Oh, hey, no. Everything that's been done can be undone. I'm the grief. How about we help each other out? We're both in a pickle here. I don't know how many more words she can say, but it's like 25. I guess she would just keep trying to speak until it stops. So, kind of, hey,
There's
we
no
can call it,
limit on what you can say in message.
like,
A
we can,
sentence. Yes.
A sentence, and that's about it.
yeah, I guess that was a sentence then. So, yeah, I guess I don't can't really add more to that.
It says you whisper a message. A message could be
Up to 6 seconds long.
something.
It's an
Yep.
action, so up to 6 seconds of verbal words. So
Oh,
like
wow, she said
12.
that in 6 seconds.
Yeah, long, like 12 to 25 words at most, though. If you like try to be really fast.
Yes. Remember, kids, stonks.
Remember,
Yeah,
kids.
Yes. Confusion.
everything that's been done can be undone, okay? But, maybe we can help each other out to get out of here. And, because you're not in a good situation, I'm not in a good situation, maybe we can fix things. It's not better than staying here forever.
Lypenti, you do realize you still have somebody to find, right?
She focuses on nothing else. She just wants to die. And she's just gonna subtle cast and message this bitch, just let me die in peace. Damn it.
She wants to die. No, hey, I'm gonna think of this one. Do you know that your suffering don't end just because you die, right? And just keep going and going until you fall further and further down in hell or in this place until you go crazy. You may as well try to dig your way out.
Shavir, you aware of your insanities? The
Yeah,
more serious the situation, the more hilarious.
yeah. It's like okay, after thinking about, but if you want me to kill you, I guess I can oblige. But I don't want to. Seem like a interesting person.
Genuine question.
You can answer.
Then you know how the sanity score works, by the way, if you want to play with it, because that's entirely optional. It's not forced.
It adds a little bit of fun to the character. Huh?
Yeah, I think for Lypenti it makes sense. So how insanity works, right? When you determine a character's sanity, you take their wisdom score, right? And the DM asks you to roll a sanity save. That's a wisdom save, always. If you roll your wisdom save above your sanity score, you succeed. Say you get +1 to sanity because your resolve strengthens. But the DC is always your sanity score. So the higher your mood is, and the more likely you are to break your sanity further and further down. And fails by 5 or more, and fails by 10 or more, or nat 1, break your sanity. Because you lose sanity equal to the number you rolled. So let's say you have 20 wisdom and you roll a nat 1. You go down to 6 sanity, which is
So you
really
slowly start to
bad.
become,
Yeah,
slowly start to become crazy.
yeah, you become crazy for every you have to, or the DM usually spends those points that you lose insanity on the insanity table, and then just randomly tells you, oh, by the way, you have that insanity now, till your sanity score improves.
There's different effects depending on.
Oh yeah,
The
that's
table's huge too.
yeah, it's very very fun to use.
Yeah, it's a lot of them. It's almost more than a wild magic table. More of a magic table.
Yes, it is more than a red magic. But anyway,
Yeah.
you can roll me one if
That
you want to.
roll is not great. I did
What did you roll?
5,
Okay, what's your wisdom?
11.
So your modifier is 0, so you drop half your sanity. Yeah, let me roll a d100 and figure out what sanity you're getting.
Different effects are crazy.
I love insanity. Love me some insanity.
What
An
harm did?
insane person. No, about to be insane person meets an insane person.
Madness.
There, she wasn't sane to begin with.
Some kind of madness breaking
Oh,
on.
foolish girl,
She was
you know
never
nothing
truly
of
sane.
suffering. Your suffering has just begun.
Dun, 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 dun. Your suffering has just begun. Next session.
Okay, what is the thing you specifically did in the plane of fire that you did the most there? That stuck in your mind? What did
Got
you
really pissed off.
No, what did you do? Not what did you feel? What action? I don't hear anything.
Why?
Answer the question.
Why? That was what she did most of it.
No, but you
That
did
I can think
call
of.
out for flames,
Okay.
for example.
Your character would be insanely compelled against flight of any kind. You at the frightened condition the moment you start to fly or fall. Write that down.
Some kind of madness.
This lasts until you fix your sanity.
Like your wings.
Womp womp.
I like your wings. That basically does it for you.
I like your wings.
No.
Womp womp.
Just nope, 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 nope. It's like no. Yeah, because that was about 30 minutes of flying compared to everything else, and I
Yeah.
don't know how long everything else took.
Yeah, I think apart from you resting and yeah, that's about that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Flying, you did a lot, yeah. And like floating, but just basically flying and falling. So yeah, you did a lot of flying and falling. Yeah. Okay. So you're insanely compelled to flying. I love that sanity recovers so slowly. Every sanity save, if you succeed, it's a +1 to sanity. 2 on a crit.
Yep, that's fine.
Anyway, Lypenti, as you think about you flying and falling, you feel like you never want to do it again. Kind of pissed and angry, as this creature says, I like your wings. That basically does it for you.
Yeah, I don't want to. Fuck, I'm the.
Immediately starts trying cutting them off.
What'd you do? You too.
Legitimately tries to cut off these
You can't move. You're still petrified.
guys anyway.
You try to move, but you realize you're still so cold that you're stonified.
She's a stoner. Got it.
Wonder what hair color
Shitty
you
joke
have on.
engaged.
Oh yeah.
I wonder what hair color you have underneath there.
Lypenti, you know.
Hair.
Hair color. What hair color? Hair color. Ah.
Yes.
You have pretty red.
Oh.
Like, wanna play a game?
Yeah, the silent game, motherfucker.
Like, you just hear silence. Like, I guess you're not much for talking. I wonder if you're gonna be like that forever. What happens? I wonder if I break that shelf. Do you think you'll die, or do you think you'll be broken free? Can you feel your?
Mentally shrug shoulders. Just mentally like, I don't know. I don't care. Kill me. Please. For the love of God.
You kind of look at the situation she's in, and you try to figure out if the petrification is sort of all encompassing on her over her whole inner core too, or if it's like a layer of petrification
Wait. Oh, there
that
it is.
also affects the outer, or like how
Alright, let's see.
And,
We're gonna do some bullshit.
Shiv, that would require a lunatic level perception check from you.
Roll for crit. Ah, that's a
Pray for double
oh,
crits.
okay, yeah, the natural 19 on the first one.
Okay. And the second one?
7.
Ah, you can't really see. This blackened glass is so shrouding. It goes so deep black so quick. You can barely see like past the fingernail thickness before it just becomes all like misty and smoky. And it's just nothing, like black mist.
She starts to crawl away a little bit. Ah, how on earth am I gonna get out of here? Uh,
Which way
she kind of
are
like
any of her fingers pointing downwards?
Well, they are in the
Oh, like
ground.
right below her. Oh,
Probably.
cool.
Huh?
She's gonna twin and subtle cast Fireball.
Okay, Shavir.
She's already started crawling away.
Okay, roll me a deck save, just straight. Twice.
Yeah.
I mean, is she even within range?
20 feet radius, probably. You're crawling across difficult terrain.
Yeah, so
Probably. Yeah, roll for it. It's straight,
I mean,
because
she
you're
wouldn't.
specified crawling away. So, disadvantage and advantage cancel each other out.
Yeah, I'm just saying she wouldn't be that close to begin with.
Well, you were in touching range.
She wasn't within touching range.
Uh,
She never touched that thing.
yo, you did with a twig.
No, she throwed it. I specified throwing it.
Okay,
Twig at it.
okay, yeah, but that's still like 10 feet range.
You can throw it to 30 feet.
No, 20 feet at max, and you're exhausted, so probably half.
Can she racial feet keep me away? As she hears kind of
Yeah,
like
you get advantage on the saving throw, and you take no damage if you succeed. If you succeed, you're faster than the fireball goes off.
like, you said advantage, right?
Yeah, advantage and disadvantage cancel each other out. You had a long rest, so I guess that's your lucky dice?
Then it would be a nat 20.
Okay, yeah, you dodge it. You see or you sense this innate danger almost as you feel this almost spike in divine and strong pyromancy flash out as you see these tiny shards of ember that's still like smoking in the general surrounding erupt in white. You're blinded for a moment and you, in your innate sense, just teleport to the nearest dark space, which is outside the explosion range, as you see this white phosphorus flame around the statue spreading out. You see this almost pulse of white and red flame. Lypenti, you can roll me a charisma saving throw to get out of your restraints as you heat up. Roll the damage for the 2 fireballs, please, to see how much.
You can't twin cast fireballs normal. You know that, right? It needs to be a single target thing in order for it to be twin cast. You can't twin cast AoE thing.
It's
why.
fine.
Yeah.
If it's pyromancy, I'll allow it. So, yeah, it's a vocation.
Yeah, I'm just, be aware that is homebrew territory.
Yes.
That's a 79.
He asked me, could I? And I said, yes. So, yeah, you heat up really good. Roll that charisma save.
I'm in danger.
We're all in danger. Danger. Terrible.
Beats it. 15.
You realize what she was trying to do, right?
Yes, but you're fire immune.
No, she was trying to murder the annoying wild near her.
Well, you are mobile again, as your petrified condition only changes to prone. You're no longer stone. You are this white and red magma with dark, almost glassy skin. As this phosphorus flame dies down, the white kind of ends, and you end up with almost molten hair and black glass skin.
So pretty much the profile picture.
Correct. And this is why I picked it out in the first place. So this was a script place.
Okay, I need to update that.
As I'm gonna update where you at. Update location. And he's gone. That one is gone. That's fine. I'm gonna change your token to the picture, if that's fine, I assume.
Mm.
Copy link. Custom. Import. Okay, I need to make a new figurine. That's fine.
Oh yeah, I was already in the process of changing her stuff over.
Figurines custom. There. Paste, paste, import. Cancel. Smallify. Close. How large are you in retrospect to Shavir?
How big is Shavir?
She's 5'2". She's like,
Same size.
Cool.
well, yes, you will be. You're 5'2", you said, right? Or were you 5?
5'2".
Yeah, so she would be a bit shorter.
Okay, so Shavir is shorter, or?
Shavir is shorter.
They're both 5. Wait, how tall is Shavir?
She's 5'2".
He's 5'2".
No, she's 5.
Oh, 5 foot.
So yeah, you're like,
Then ever slightly bigger.
yeah. As you basically see this molt, like even the ash in the coldest plane Shadowfell melted under her feet as she basically emerges from this liquid pool of magma ash that slowly starts to colden as the moment she leaves. It's basically ash again.
Like, well, that's not cool. She did. Like, that's mean. She kind of just stay silent. Because she literally just tried to kill her. And she also knows from personal experience when people gets that emotional that they want to kill themselves, they don't really tend to care about what they do.
Oh yeah.
So
When
she was
people are
like,
emotional, they tend to do stupid things. Yes.
yeah, so she's like, yeah, that girl needs a breather.
Gonna be right back. What do you do?
Lypenti, dude. She really just
Yes.
played in the shadows.
Looks for the midget.
Never seen.
Ooh, I think DM's out. Yeah, DM's out.
Yeah, no, I was literally just reading fucking One Punch Man manga.
What manga? Which issue?
37, 38, somewhere in that range is where I where I'm at
What
right now.
what side are you on?
The Shonen Jump app.
Yeah, I'm good. I mean, I have it. Is it just did that just come in today? Is that the?
No,
'Cause
no,
last time I checked.
I'm only on like 30, like chapter 37.
Sorry?
Oh, you're trying to catch up. Okay, I got you. I thought it was like a new, because
No,
there is a 37, 36 of the new.
So what are you doing?
Look, I think we're in a perception check, right?
yeah, Lypenti's looking for the midget,
Hmm.
the person that annoyed her
Sure.
and won't let her
Or
die
try
in
to help
peace.
you.
A perception check. As in the crater comes up another crater. You spot her. Crawling, teleporting.
And then 11.
Yes, there's no there's no place to hide behind. It's a crater.
23.
Jeez. Yeah, you spot her. All right.
Jeez.
Sure, I don't need to explain what happens next.
Go. Hi there.
She just walks up and is just gonna start trying to bash her with the staff.
Have a stab. What?
Yeah.
Like, hey, what are you? Why don't we talk a bit?
Just menacingly raises staff, just like,
Hey, I haven't done anything to you. Why are you trying to hurt me?
you won't let me die in peace. And just
I don't.
brings it down on her head.
What? Like, I try to help you.
See the girl rolls out of the way as you punch up a bunch of this like action dust to the sides.
I'm just trying to help
You
you.
won't
Why?
stay still. And she's just gonna
Course I don't want
grab
you to
onto her
die.
shirt and just
I like your hair. I like.
explosion.
Oh, what you
Whoa.
doing?
What are you trying to do?
She's grabbing onto this bitch and just staff right up to her back and just fireball right there.
Fireball.
You can't move now.
Roll
Yo,
grapple.
um, yo, Dad. Remember,
Athletics.
do I feel any of that where I'm at or no? Because of Pandora.
You don't know.
Shit.
I would tell you. You have different problems on your hand.
Yeah, I know. I didn't think if that went through, and I didn't know
Okay.
if the mind was fully focused.
Athletics, Lypenti. You miss her. You can't grab a hold on her.
Doesn't she have disadvantage because exhaustion?
Sure.
So, what's up?
Fuck disadvantage. Yeah, no. Lypenti's good at surviving shit.
Shavir is great.
Like,
Oh,
hey,
should have still just aim it
no,
right down.
no, wait, please, just not do this. I just tried to help you. I swear. I don't want to fight you.
Senseless
What?
crawling like
Are you
blood.
looking for something? Maybe I can help you. I know about this place. Can we just,
He looks so bad.
can we just be friends? I don't want to be enemies. I haven't done anything to you.
Roll
She's
persuasion.
still
Yeah.
Hammond, roll persuasion. Lypenti, roll me a wisdom saving throw.
I swear to God.
Oh Jesus.
Hair on your face.
Yeah, fucking hair on the face.
That's a success.
How did I know that was gonna fucking fail?
I don't know, but you know, having a guide in this place might be really crazy helpful.
Are you looking for something? I can help you find it, maybe. I know about this place. I'm unwillingly trapped here too, sort of.
Man, that's so bad, dog.
That was from the staff.
Can tell
How
that you're
many charges
Yeah,
hurting.
the
back in?
recharge. Yeah, I know.
Okay.
I can tell that you're hurting. I don't know what you've gone through, but trust me, just dying here isn't gonna make anything better. You're going to end up suffering more.
Okay. How am I gonna make this midget shut the fuck up? Let's be fair here. That's all she wants at this point. This
Then
bitch
tell
to
her
shut
to
the
be
fuck up.
silenced. Then tell her to
Talks,
be silenced.
say it.
She doesn't want to say it. She wants to do it through actions, and she wants to violently shut this bitch up.
Hold my hand over her mouth.
Like she is not in the right mindset to be talking.
Okay, you wanna like grapple and hold her mouth or something?
Stuff's still on fire, right?
Uh, no. Ash is not good at burning.
You know, she'll just do like kind of start with firebolt and kind of just gets it nice and big.
Just
Starts
holds it
focusing on
down.
it, and then control flames it into this bitch's mouth.
Shavir, roll a con save.
Seven?
Okay. You. Control Flames is not capable of dealing damage, right? The spell?
No.
Okay. Yeah, you get some like really strong like pyromancy. Think about like almost woven cloth, and you see this kind of string, and it almost like a net it launches, right? And it's just like very warm towel cloth in like a red scarf, just violently like one bar wraps around your like mouth, like it leaves your nose free but wraps around your neck and just melts together on the backside. As you can't speak anymore, you're
And
now mute.
her face would say like message received, kind of like, and she just kind of looks at you and then kind of looks away a bit.
There's no mute condition or can't speak condition, which is weird.
Well, technically, if your mouth is
Yeah, but no, there's no D&D condition for it. There's blinded and
Yeah.
deafened, but being
no,
unable
that's
to speak is not a...
paralyzed.
No, but you're not paralyzed. Like the silence spell,
Paralyzed.
the silence spell as well, that doesn't paralyze you. It doesn't harm any actions except for speaking, but there's no silenced condition, which is weird.
Yeah, no.
Just
But I
a
mean, if you're paralyzed, why would you need a silence condition if you're already, paralyzed?
No, but there's spells that don't paralyze but silence a creature. Like silence, the spell
Like
silence.
silence.
Yeah, there's no mute condition, which is interesting.
That's true.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that's a slight oversight from
Because I mean,
wizards.
that would be kind of wrong, though. You can't cast spells like no.
Yeah, that's what silence does, but there's no condition for it, which is sad. Anyway, yeah, you're silenced. You're incapable of verbal components and speaking. You can mumble, like,
You just see a speech bubble is message received, and she looks down.
That's the first time an 8th level character made an 11th level. Shut up.
It's not hard to bully a character at 1 HP.
True.
Exactly.
Lypenti, you realize that creature is, like, bodily fucked up.
Shards and stuff.
Passive investigation. It's not that hard to see.
Like, skull. Skulls for the skull thread. Looks at dagger.
Professor Dagger looks at you.
It's gonna try to shittily throw it. We already know it's gonna be shit, but
Fuck it.
I guess if you're throwing it at Shavir, she's trying to dodge.
Dodge action, yeah.
Yeah, okay, roll with disadvantage against CC.
that is a 12.
As you hear the dagger just land in the dust. Right next to Shavir.
Alright, time for firebolt spam until the bitch stops moving. Just endless bat. It's like, I want your skull. Give it to me. As she just goes full corn one. Like, I want your skull. I'll make a nice cup. That's all she thinks of now. Just, I can make a great cup out of this chick's skull.
Well, you failed the wisdom against persuasion. You don't really have a reason to kill her.
Who needs reason?
You. What is your alignment again?
What? Alright.
Something. Chaotic good.
Yeah, no.
Well, that's an alignment shift, technically. That would shift alignment to evil.
Yeah, you need a wisdom saving throw to do that. It goes against your alignment.
Let's see.
I don't feel any of this with the lore that you give.
Player stuff, not character stuff.
The lore you get, the lore you giving me.
Character.
That I don't feel any. I don't. Feel
Yeah,
any of
no, you can't break through that.
Damn it.
You don't have a reason to kill her. You're not out to kill people. Like, all the time you've been in the campaign, it's more about, like, surviving yourself and having a tough time. You never just
The
blasted...
other part of it.
Yeah. You blasted
the
creatures
other
that were
part is
innately
just
harmful to...
food.
Yes.
You said you wanted her to shut up.
Yeah. Which
Decided
you
to
did.
not.
It's
She-
a...
She
so-
also
um,
wants food.
creatures act as their conscience directs, which is good.
Good doesn't necessarily mean you won't kill for survival.
Correct, but you're not starving, are you?
Yeah.
Yeah, see. So you don't have a reason to kill her.
But she also hasn't eaten. She didn't eat the day before, and she hasn't eaten.
You haven't been born the day before.
That is true.
So you don't need to yet,
To a degree.
for some 16-ish hours. And you didn't need to eat in the plane of fire. Because the realm. So yeah, you've been not eaten for some 20 minutes as you've been falling through the sky. You're okay. For at least the next 23 and a half hours.
Like, well, I always use her for food. Thinks in cannibal.
Not a lot of meat on her.
Thinks harder in cannibal. I can make a good soup. Where's the nearest magma pit?
Nowhere.
Damn.
Just like,
Where's the nearest big hole?
you are in it. This
Can
is a
she make it
120-foot
bigger?
crater. You already did.
Can she make it bigger?
Probably. Not by much, though.
All she wants to do is literally bury herself. And just... I am a mole.
So you dig yourself in up to the neck.
And just covers it back up. Just, I am a mole.
You're just ahead.
Yes.
Roll me athletics.
While she did that, she would crawl away because she's very unstable.
Okay.
Damn.
Mm.
I can't be mole.
Yeah, you basically just curl in the ash, and you realize that digging with your bare nails is kind of against your nail polish policy.
Like, damn. I can't be a mole now. I ain't sad.
I don't really go how you probably thought it would go. And thanks.
She cries that she can't become a mole now.
Nothing goes my way. She just you're you're her whining at this. What does she say?
Nothing coherent. It's
It's just a bunch of gibberish. Just,
sobbing and
She did try to comfort her, but
cute
she tried
retard
to kill her
noises.
like 4 times now, so it's like, yeah.
yeah, Shavir crawls at 15 feet a turn on difficult terrain away.
Yeah, because she literally tried to kill her like 4 or 5 times. She feels sorry for the creature. She wants to console her, but she don't want to die.
Yes.
Yeah. So you're uncontrollably sobbing, Lypenti, and Shavir, you crawl away. Where off to? What direction?
Far
Where's
away
the
from
weird
her,
sobbing weirdo?
I guess.
Yeah, which the face? North, south, west, east?
Um, did she see as the place lit up? Did she see any
No, you rolled
location?
horrible
after-
on your survival.
Yeah, after she's 60 feet out, the scarf just disappears.
Maximum range to control flames.
Yep.
I guess she would crawl towards the west.
The west. Okay, let me see.
Tries even harder and retard.
It's harder to retarded. Shavir, you crawl out of this pit, right? And you crawl, like, starting to crawl through, like, a little bit of a crevice of, a crevice of vines, and I need a dexterity saving throw.
Well, should kind of like tell me that, oh, there's vines there, and then you
No, no, not for the vines. For something entirely different.
Oh, shit.
16. Wait, no, it's not. Yes. Yeah, not one.
You spot this almost vast sinkhole as you spot this ethereal, almost dark or blue cyan void and stone bridges in the distance, as both of you hear crackling lightning and this kind of going through the air. Shavir, you almost fall off the edge. Roll me a sleight of hand. Or acrobatics, or athletics of your choice.
Okay. Be a little bit faster in saying that.
Okay, what's the modifier? It's 7 plus whatever modifier you're picking.
Yeah.
The roll stays the same
That
anyway.
would be acrobatics.
Okay. So instead of a 4, it's a?
Harder.
So that would be a 16.
Okay, so a 7 plus 9. Okay. That's a 16 then. You hold... By the way, as you were crawling away, you probably took the dagger that was in the sand, I assume?
Yeah.
Yeah. Survival of the fittest. So you basically take that dagger and pierce it into the earth and soil, and you basically hang off the edge on that dagger as you see going through this crevice on this bridge or over this bridge towards this weird looking object, crackling lightning of black, yellow, and purple shatter downwards. Like, chain lightning is nothing to that.
Damn. Did you see what this was? It like the meteor storm? Something coming down again? Some person coming down again? But
No.
time is lightning, or was it just like
It's like call lightning times 100. Just into this pit.
where that girl was?
No. There's this
Oh.
crater. You went over the ledge, went 10 feet, and then there's a drop.
Oh.
Yeah.
Mm. So the lightning was down to the crevice? Oh.
Correct. You can look at this to see what you're seeing. You're basically hanging off the edge here. Can you see it on tabletop?
Oh, it was on tabletop. I was
Yeah, still.
Yeah. Um. There? Yeah.
Yeah, you're hanging off a thread, kind of. Like one of those. You can see the winding path and the cyan blue at the bottom.
Yeah.
The mist kind of covers most of this object. It's just looming in the distance.
She would try to get up.
That would require an athletics.
She's trying to swing her way up.
No.
How far down is it?
Like the pit downwards?
Yeah.
You don't see any floor.
No, but how far down? Like, was it just underneath the thing?
10 foot under the ledge. You fell off and then you basically shut it inside the side of the ledge. So yeah, it's some 5 to 10 foot downwards.
Okay. Yeah, I guess you could try. It doesn't work. She always have a bonus action to do it, I think. So I guess you'll try to climb up there. Yeah.
You've tried to pull yourself upwards and yeah, no. You're hanging there now. Ah!
This was unfortunate.
Edwin! Why did you leave me here?
Only weren't for that fucking fireball coming down from the sky. I could be out of this place. He hangs there for a bit and just like,
Well, you haven't found it yet, Lypenti. You're kind of sobbing in the center of a crater.
Can she see where the lightning's coming from?
Perception check. Or going to, you mean? Because it's coming from the sky.
Yeah.
Perfect. Yeah,
17.
you can.
Should I use my? Is her
Not
heart
me.
starting to be tired or no? That would depend. Let's go to the racial feature.
Lypenti on her way to it.
You're crawling through the dust towards the thing. Roll me a dexterity saving throw.
Can I choose to fail this?
You can.
I choose to fail it and go into the chasm.
Let Shavir roll me a dex save.
He's like pondering that should I teleport up? Like, my arms are starting to get tired.
As you see Lypenti falling your way.
What the actual fuck? Thanks 20.
That's my. I.
Like,
How hard are you willing to fail, Lypenti?
he's like,
Nat
what the
1.
fuck? He's like, what the fuck? As she then tries to teleport up.
Right into the hole. Right
But
before
what were
he
the odds? Because
reaches
she
the
was
You
she
you
goes down,
basically
he'll die.
you basically hear the footsteps of Lypenti and just you're like, no, not that again, right? As you teleport up, you basically chest to chest bump into each other, and you both make it down the chasm.
thought that she would teleport right where she is. Why would she do that? But okay. Like,
No, because you didn't
Yeah.
see her,
but
and
she heard her.
she
Okay,
net
it's like,
once.
yeah, but her nat once doesn't have to be my nat once. But her nat once doesn't make my nat once.
Yes, but the DC is higher than 20 on a net one,
Yeah.
and it's at disadvantage because of exhaustion by technicality. So -5, so that's a 15. So yeah,
Like, here I come, death.
both of you roll me a charisma saving throw.
Into limbo.
Fail that too.
14.
Okay. No, it's you need to roll it. It's passive. It's not that you can actively fail.
Damn.
You both fail it anyway. You fall into the infinite vastness of the abyss. Both of you roll me your character level.
I think I'm good.
I am so sorry, Hammond. I wasn't trying to.
I don't care, bro. You're
If it makes you feel better, I'm starting out at level 1.
Hey yo!
Yeah, I'm here.
As the breath weapon of the dragon goes off, you see two sparkles.
Two sparkles.
Yes, falling through the
I know-
sky.
Do I notice one of them? Do I sense?
You
the
notice
energy-
both.
Do I sense the energy of the one I know? What do they look like?
They are absolutely indistinguishable.
Do they have magical energy?
They do.
I felt the wisdom saving throw, right? Last session.
Correct.
I run towards it and I absorb it. Nom nom.
Well, they are falling through the sky off the bridge, so you wouldn't need to jump.
I mean,
Can I leave? Or
Yeah, still can do things.
No, I
Um,
think I'm done with the session for today.
hold on, Hammond, bro. Give me a sec. Would I be able to Do I know the specs? Do I know at least? Do I notice at least one of them, or I see both of them do? How
It's
much
two
does?
souls. They're indistinguishable from each other.
And
Souls
then
don't look different.
if I get close, can I roll an Arcana check? Something that sticks out. Anything.
It's two souls. They are indistinguishable. Next to each
Okay.
other.
I mean, okay. I'm gonna
Go
go
for
ahead.
it or don't.
You said what?
Go for it or don't.
Yeah, I'm going. Yeah. They're magical energy, so yes, I go that way.
So you hurl your way over. Roll me an athletics check. You're in beast form.
Gotcha.
Roll with advantage.
Beast form.
Yeah,
Send me
yeah.
the stats. Send me the stats of the creature.
No, it's your stats. It's just basically rage.
No, I mean you gave me a more of a you had a stat block for me prepared because of the creature that I am right now
No,
at
the
the moment.
specific creature has no stat block. It's a modifier to your stats. I can tell you what happens.
What's the modifier? Yeah, I
Well,
need
it's
to know.
rage. That's what I told you.
Can we just hurry this up so I can leave?
What's the I'm in roll 20, bro. 23. I'm gonna roll 20.
I'm not at roll 20. I'm not pulling that up now. Roll in block commands.
23. Okay. I know we did arms last time, so
Yes, but I'm not pulling that up now.
Oh, don't lie. I appreciate you, like trying to
just give
shield me
bro,
from her madness or
just give me
whatever.
a sec.
It's
Just
just,
give me a sec.
I
Bro.
bonus action missed a step up. I
Yo,
still get
yo,
like called.
bro. Just relax, man.
No, this is bullshit. Not on his end. I know he's trying to help me, but
22.
Yeah, you could lunge a extraordinary amount of distance in this almost zero G environment.
What do I see now?
You see two sparks,
Okay. They're
crystalline and falling.
they're indistinguishable from each other.
Yes.
Okay. Can I Kirby them? Can I suck them in?
Uh, what do you mean with sucking them in?
Uh, I'm a raging creature that can absorb magical energy, correct? Like last session.
Energy, not salt.
They're souls. So as
Yes.
KL, will I be able to do anything? Can I catch them? Can I
Probably.
anything? That's
Roll
the
me a
thing
wisdom
about
save. The creature's probably gonna break him.
24.
Yeah, even if I crit, that's still higher than its crit value. Yeah, that succeeds.
All right, so I'm in control, right?
Yeah, you basically see this almost shadowy black form, almost huge like a ghost.
Is it indistinguishable now?
They still are, yes.
You said, is there anyone ready? I roll. Uh, can I roll an investigation check or something to figure out to differentiate, or is it?
All the same in crystalline form. They are indistinguishable
All
from
right.
each other. You couldn't tell if
Try to
it's
catch.
an...
I try to catch them. I try to catch both of them.
Okay, you could.
Is it athletics or what do you want me to roll?
Religion.
Okay. Can I do the prayer to Shar to me? I don't know. Can I do
Yeah, roll it in beforehand. What do you say?
with the situation, given that what Yezu says? Oh, thy goddess of nights, thy goddess of darkness, grant me the power to reach reach out and absorb what is laid before me. And he says, "Oh dear Shar, spare these, spare these." Oh, fuck, I don't know the difference. Um, he says, "Oh dear Shar, grant me the strength to." He says, "Grant me the strength of salvation." As he tries to reach out and almost like this black, almost like tentacles, as he extends his tentacles out to try to form like almost like a cradle, like right, like the soft bed of like tentacles for a soft spot for them to lay on it, and he's gonna pull them in as he puts his hand into the plane there, and tries to use some of the magic to fuel it to help catch the two that are falling.
Roll religion.
Praying divine intervention religion.
Yes.
Okay.
Come on.
Nope.
He just sure. Based on the location, of course, sure.
It's not happening. The dice doesn't.
Notoriously
It
bad.
doesn't-
It's just
I don't
notoriously fucking
anytime-
bad on this.
Anytime I roll that skill that you put, it always rolls.
I can't. I don't know what to tell you, man. So you can still affect them with your magic. You just can't capture them. You know you're still an angel, so anything that you kill goes under your mercy.
Okay. Fuck. Shit. Alright, well, I'm sorry. He manifests the great sword of agony and this the great sword of despair.
Okay,
As he puts
roll.
his hand in the flame, plus 2 great sword.
Rotate.
Roll to hit.
Yeah.
He said it's under my mercy, correct?
You need to break him first.
Okay. Roll to hit and grab great sword of agony and attack.
So let's have like no AC. Yeah, that.
16.
Yeah, both cleave in half.
The soul's cleave in half.
Yep.
Yes.
Dead, right? Can I leave?
No. Give me a sec. I absorbed them.
Okay.
Do I get a distinguishing difference now?
First of all, you jumped into the pit towards the abyss, so.
Oh, stop. No, stop. I said I reached my hand out as a tentacle, and it
No.
catches it.
Yes, but I said you need to jump.
Oh, fuck, you did.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I asked you, so you're going to jump, and you said yes, so.
Yeah, I mean,
You're falling, and you got them.
Why? No. I pop my wings and fly. Fly up. Back up.
Athletics at disadvantage. We are in initiative, by the way, and I'm just gonna tell you this.
Do you want me to? I mean, I don't. Technically, the character doesn't know where he's,
Correct.
below limbo. He doesn't fucking know where he's going, so he pops when he said roll athletics at disadvantage.
Yes.
21, and I'm pretty sure it's gonna still fail. 15.
That's a fail. The excruciating upwards gravity, as it was basically all face downwards, you spot this almost celestial formation in the sky, as you fall into the void instead.
So I fall?
Yes. Your initiative ends with this. You can do something with those souls to bring them back to a plane, which is doable. And yeah.
Do I know what plane? Does it matter what plane they go back to?
It's mostly random. Sending souls back to realms is not easy to do.
Do I know this? Do I know the distinguishing figures of the two now that I have?
Souls are indistinguishable from each other. That's what I told you.
So
Souls all look the same. The only people that can distinguish them are gods. Angels can't.
Well, I don't. Technically, the character don't know.
Yeah, you don't know. You know that gods can distinguish them in their infinite wisdoms, but you can't.
I try to reach out to Madison, so I can. So if
sure, you can try. It's divine intervention roll. What do you say? Don't say, grant me the power, I swear I punch you.
No. He says, he wouldn't say that. He said, he drops to his knees and he said, "Oh, thy goddess of dark, thy goddess of night, I thou now perceive thy sacrifice. 2 souls of dark intertwined, dropping to the pits below. Now, my goddess, be nourished and flourish with thy souls." As he feeds his goddess, the 2. He offers them as an offering to the god for her to take them from his hands.
Roll for it.
divine intervention. Could I please roll just like I think it's just like praying divine okay. 18, nice. Finally, this isn't bad.
That's a good check for you. For once.
Finally, I mean that's still
D1, roll me a D100. Higher the better.
Yeah. Roll you 1D100.
You are level 8. Okay.
I am level 8. Can you roll me 1D100 that, please? Because I don't have access.
Somebody roll this man a D100.
My Discord is fucking up at the moment. Damn it, can you roll me 1D100, bro? Please.
$39, okay.
Did Hammond roll?
Yes, it's a 39.
Well, that's not bad.
Could be worse.
It's an 18 on the divine intervention.
Yeah, I know. Revivify is a 3rd level spell, right?
Revivify is a 3rd level spell, yes. Do I expend it off mine or do I?
Do you have 3rd level spell slots?
Paladin?
Yeah, or at all?
Nah. Well, maybe.
What spell slots do you have? I need to look at your sheet. I hope it's up to date.
I think I have 2. For Paladin, I got up to 2, I think. Let me look at my sheet.
Yeah, I will.
Yeah, 2nd for
4th.
Paladin, Sorcerer.
Okay, so you need to have 6 level worth of spell slots. That's 2, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 out of 12. Wow, you probably need to expend all magical features to pull it off, though.
I do so.
Okay, expend Channel Divinity, Healing Hands, and all spell slots.
Okay, so all my stuff is gone, right? No
Oh, yeah.
Nothing.
Yeah. All of the 7 spell slots and your Channel Divinity and your Healing Hands.
Lay on hands, okay,
Yes.
I spend it all. I recycle.
The only thing that's left is the Divine Sense, because that's tied to your Azamar, pretty much.
Yeah.
It's the only one. Yeah, it's the only thing that isn't innately magical power that you conjure.
So did I figure out if it's Azamar or if it's Angel? Because
It's a combination of both.
Okay.
Yeah,
he would with black energy, and he says, "Yeah, I'm the one doing this, right? To be."
You're sending them.
Okay. Does the goddess give a message to where? Does Madison give me a message to where they need to be sent specifically?
If you experience anything, I will tell you next session. For the other 2, it's gonna be some changes to your character sheets, trust me. But
where do I send them? Do I know?
Somewhere. You just know you bring them somewhere back into the Shadowfell. Probably dead, so probably she picks them up, which is the success part of it. You don't know if they're intact, if they end up, though.
I mean, I've done my job for the most part.
Yes.
Right?
You fall into the abyss, and this is where your session ends.
I mean, I didn't even get a session, to be fair.
I'm very sorry, yeah, it was very short.
I didn't get any.
Your character wasn't really keen on fighting the dragon, and you needed a way out, and the abyss doesn't sound that bad after all.
Yeah. Do I still? For the most part, though, I get to manifest and everything now, right?
Yes.
Okay. So is the intelligence still like where it is, or?
We will figure that out, because that beast is tied to the Shadowfell only.
So yeah, I do figure out the ability to manifest though now, right?
Yes.
The sword is to manifest and the armor is manifested, so at least my goddess let me do that.
Yes. As you're falling, you spot that your sword, as you threw it basically to cut the crystals,
Oh, I never threw it.
Or you swung it,
myself.
it was in front of you, as it enters the abyss first.
I don't drop it. Can I maintain like
You
down?
don't, but it teleports first.
Fuck. Why?
Well, because it was on the edge of the abyss.
So what happens?
The sword teleports first, then you. You wake up without it.
God damn it. So I'm in the abyss by myself with no equipment once again.
You have a quest to reclaim your sword from the abyss, yes.
Fuck. That means
Shavir and Lypenti, you feel drug almost swimmingly upwards drifting throughout the Shadowfell. You end up at a place indefinitely dark. You will wake up, and there's not going to be an awful lot of interaction. I need both of you to roll me your stats anew with disadvantage.
for the most part, was I able to save them though?
Yes.
They're good.
Yes. Roll Ranchard twice and keep the lower value. Without the R. Okay.
Is this where our session ends?
So yeah, Lypenti, that's your new stat block. Shavir, I want you to roll it as well.
Is this where our...
After that, yes.
Okay, then can I leave now?
Roll your stats and then you can.
I'll just do it some other time, okay?
That's fine.
I will just... Goodbye.
See ya. Okay. Let me just
So bad.
end the stream here.